Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Kraken King. Well, I finally had a little bit of time, no kids, to come out and pull the carburetor on this Allis Chalmers and actually make some progress. I am totally stoked. So, I guess I will bring you along on the ride for pulling the carburetor off and attempting to clean it up and get it ready to bolt on. I'll probably check for spark and get an inner tube for the other side of the tire. So while I'm out here at the shop also, bring you back here to my boneyard. I got the Troy built back there in the back. It's got the V-twin on it, which is probably going to be for sale. Got the Kraken's ugly stepbrother over there for parts, which is pretty much everything's robbed. And got another freebie, which some of you guys in the Mower Mafia Club might have known when I posted this. This has got an opposed twin. Supposedly maybe lost a rod on one. So there's a potential for me to just pull that whole cylinder out and run it on high revs. Run a little single cylinder. Just, I believe it's hydrostatic, yeah. So anyways, so back at the task at hand, there's my junky shop. I'm in the process of moving out here, so got the grass cutter, but try to keep this short and sweet, and I'm going to get at it, and I'll bring you along whenever I get a lot of that all loosened up. So I'll be back. Well, made a little bit of progress, got the air breather off, but something I'd noticed, and maybe had been a cause of why it didn't start, is if you'll notice, it's there's no choke lever here, and so all it had was one cable coming up, hooking onto the butterfly. So I have a choke cable, but thought that was a little bit interesting. So hopefully I'll just keep trucking right along and pull this off and let you guys see a little bit of it before I clean it all up. But my goal for tonight was three things. Get the front tire size for a possible repair tube, get the carburetor off so I can get it home and repair it. After I watched the Zippo Varga, he has a channel on these old Simplicity Allis Chalmers tractors. It's Zippo like the lighter, and then VARGA. So if you've got any of these old Simplicity or Allis Chalmers, he's your go-to guy, man. So he did a walkthrough on this carburetor, and I believe I'm going to attempt to clean it up. And my only other problem is I need to find a way to get this stupid spark plug off. But I'd like to try to find out what size engine this is. So if anybody might know anything about it, I'd sure love to. Hey, there we go, there's a sticker. But might try to clean that up and see what it says. But just noticed I had a little wasp nest starting to get there. I might need to get that taken care of. But anyways, I'm back at it. Just figured I would kind of update you real quick before I just ended up taking it all off. So anyways, I'm gonna pause it and I'll get back with you whenever I pull it off and get the wasp nest taken care of. Hey, great news, man. I got it off. This kind of was a little boogered up, but eureka. I mean, I was surprised that I got it off. So now for those of you wondering about the wasps, they accidentally disappeared, the lone survivor. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm left with. I believe I'm going to block that off for sure. So see inside of there. Hopefully I can get this little guy sorted out and get her fired up. So now my next target is this, which my spark plug wrench that I need is probably at home like it always is. When I'm in the shop, Usually my tools are at the office, and when I'm at the house by the office, my parts are usually out here, so I can't wait to get moved. That's going to be all turned into a tree house for the boys, some free lumber I've been collecting. Then somehow I have to arrange all of that and then make an office back here slash kind of project room for tables like this and doing soldering jobs or whatever, you know, my more tedious where I can sit down type stuff. But anyways, that's the B10 carb removal, and hopefully going to be pulling this plug off and checking for spark. And my next task here after that is I need to pull the starter relay, probably off of this one, and it's probably going to be a pill. No, good, it's right here where you can get to it. Great. So I'm going to have to pull that starter relay because I believe the one off of Kraken went bad. And that's it. Got a junk pile, scrap wood and all that. My beginning of a wind generator. Got the homemade prop there out of PVC. And I got a treadmill motor I'm going to hook up to all of that and maybe stick it on top of this thing. So anyways, tried to scope the serial number on this rig and I just couldn't find anything on the internet today. It's 050046. I'd like to know the exact model, but I'm under the assumption it is probably 63 to 64. I did hear that if it had a yellow transfer case that it's something, so I don't know. This doesn't really look that yellow to me, but then again it's got a ton of grease all over it. So alright, well anyways, this just went a lot longer than I thought, so until next time, this is the Kraken King with the B10 update, over and out.